Hi guys, and welcome back to the Alpha Tone Shy. It's your boy Prime M, and today we're going to talk about 5 reasons you should not argue with your girl. Let's get into it. Number 1, women argue on emotions. Guys, if you didn't know, women argue based on how she's feeling. If she's feeling a certain way and you're trying to get her to understand something else, she's not going to understand. She's going to respond to you based on how she's feeling. And no matter how you try to show her, look, this and this plus this is the reason for this. Based on how she's feeling, plus prior stuff and a whole bunch of stuff building up, maybe past experience, a lot of stuff going through her mind. She might not see what you're saying or understand what you're saying. Maybe she's mad at you for something. Maybe it's not you. Maybe she's on her period. It's her time of the month. You may never know, but based on how she's feeling, that will be a reasoning in the argument. You can in an argument with a woman and you're, giving your side of the argument and she's hearing what you're saying, but she's not listening because she's in her feelings and she's just waiting for you to say one word that she don't want to hear. Or maybe you say something and it's the way how you say it that triggers her and she feels a certain way and she's arguing because of that, not because of the original issue. And if you pay close attention, if you're in an argument with a woman, you might start out arguing about A and then you ended up talking about Z. And number 2, another reason not to argue with a woman. Women have the need to be right. It's like she just needs to be right in the argument. Even when you prove her wrong, she will, have to say something, and the argument will prolong and prolong and prolong, for hours if you're a guy who cannot finish. A woman, she just have to be right in the argument. She just have to. And even sometimes you as a man, you're wondering, but I am telling you what it is. This is it. This is the facts. And you're wondering, why is this still going on? And she's still going and saying other stuff and remind you her emotion. But now she just need to be right with this emotion, this the way how she's feeling. So now the argument keep going and going. So you as a guy, whenever you get into an argument with a woman, just know that she's gonna be emotional and she's going to have the need to be right. So that's another mistake guys make. Argue with women, prolong and prolong, not knowing she just need to be right. So beware of that, guys. Women always feel the need to be right. And number 3, guys, after her emotions and, she feel the need to be right, another thing, she also want to have the last word. You see, women love to have the last word, guys. You want her in an argument, even when you prove her wrong, even if it's a one word, she will want to just say it. And her one word will always trigger you to come back into the argument. Guys, if you are a guy that always argue with women, I'm telling you, it's a waste of your time. It is a big waste of your time because she will need the last word. After she go through her emotions, then have the need to be right, she still need the last word. So guys, beware of this. Women also have a need to have the last word. It's just they just have to win. Women, they do not like to lose. They cannot take L very well. That's why they don't approach guys. If they should approach a guy and the guy turn them down or reject them, it will crush them so bad. I'm telling you, women, they always want to have the last word. And that's another mistake guys make when arguing with women. Just shut up, guys. Just be stoic. And number 4, a woman will say anything to hurt your feelings. Anything in the argument. She will say anything. She will even say last night when we had sex, she faked an orgasm. Just anything. She will say you got a small dick. Even, you know what I mean? Anything. Especially if you're separated, she will say anything to make you angry. After she go through her emotions, and just have the need to be right, and then they have to have the last word, and now they will say anything to make you angry. Guys, beware of this. When you're in an argument with a woman and she says something terrible to hurt your feelings, just know this is your weapon. Guys, we have strength and we resort to anger or we fight. Women, their words and their mouth, that is their strength. So they will say stuff to make you angry. They will say anything, guys. Just remember, do not put your hands on them. Do not get physical. Just know this is woman. This is how they operate. They say stuff to piss you off because this is your strength. Imagine you're a woman and your strength is your mouth and your words. This is like an AK-47. This is like a gun. So you're going to use it. You're going to fire it. And when you say stuff, you know that you're hurting the guy because he's reacting to it. And you're saying crazy stuff to him and he's overreacting, he's getting angry. She's winning. She's feel like she's winning because that is her weapon, her mouth. And if she's saying stuff and it is pissing you off, in her head, she's like, yes, I got him. Even though she's angry and everything, in her head, that's what's really going on because that is her weapon, her mouth. And if you are falling for that as a guy, they're arguing with a woman, knowing she's in her emotion, knowing that she have the need to be right, knowing that she need to have the last word, you also know she will say anything to piss you off. You got to be careful, guys. And number 5, women will contradict themselves if you just leave them to talk alone and just argue with themselves. They will say stuff and then come back around and say stuff that just contradict the whole argument and contradict themselves. So guys, this is the trick and this is the final one. Now you know she's going to contradict herself in the end after she reaches stage 5. She's in her emotions. She have the need to be right. She just need to have the last word. You know what I mean? She will say anything to piss you off, like anything. Now, because you know that, you don't accommodate the argument. You just let her talk and talk and talk, and she will contradict herself, and you just sit there and you be laughing, or you leave. And when you come back, chances are she will be in a different mood. She will probably look into herself and thinking maybe she is the problem. Because that's what women do. They're all over the place. They're dramatic. They need the drama and all the attention. And if you're a guy and you're watching this video, I'm so glad that you ran into this video and you are able to learn something. Because these women out there, I'm telling you, that's their strength. These 5 things on the list, guy, take it, write it down, study it. It's not just your girlfriend. Any woman at all out there in the public, you come across in an altercation with them, just know. That's why they say man should walk away. I think that term comes along because, woman will say anything and it's up to the man to know that and just leave the scene before it even get to that point. Or just do not, accommodate the whole situation. Just, ignore it. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.